Hello children, this video is for 10th class, chapter 14, statistics. In this video, I am going to discuss the problem from chapter exercise 14.3, question number 3. Okay, this is very important question. It is based on median. So here is your third question. A life insurance agent found the following data about distribution of ages of 100 policy holders. Okay, so there are 100 policy holders and he observed the data about the life insurance agents. Okay, so the calculate the median age. We have to find out the median age. Okay, so here the ages of the people are given. Okay, and number of policy holders are given. Okay, means people who are below 20 years, there are 2 policy holders, and people who are below 25 years, there are 6 members. Okay, in this way policies are given only to person having age 18 years onwards but less than 60 years. Okay, so this life insurance company is going to give the policy only to the people who have age from 18 years to less than 60 years of age. Okay, that's why he started from below 20 and below 60. Okay, so here, and these are the ages given. Here one thing you should remember, whenever in the given question that he gave the total value of the policy holders or whatever it is, if that value is there in your table, then it is your CF, it is not your F. This is very important, because if you take these values as your F, the CF values will exceed like anything. Okay, so from the given question you need to observe one thing. Here whatever total frequency value is given like N, that is your that if it is available in your table, then that values are CF. Okay, suppose you are confused in this way, now you check in this way. Here below 20, below 25, below 30, or the question is like less than 20, less than 25, in this way, then the values of frequency are CF values, they are not F values. Okay, so whenever we are seeing the class intervals, you should have a class interval value like 10 to 20 in this way. If you have in this way, then whatever frequencies are there, that you can take as frequencies. But here if the class intervals are like below or less than, then these F's are CFs. You should find out your F values, and you can observe here the CF values are in ascending order. Okay, they are in ascending 2, 6, 24, 45. They are in ascending order. They are not in randomly distributed way, right? So let us take this table and we'll write the class interval, and we will do the we'll do the F from this given CF. Okay, so here you observe carefully below 20. So my first value of class interval will be below 20 only. Okay, because we don't know how it is taken from 18 to 20 or 19 20. Okay, so first class interval you need to write in this way only. Here from next one below 25 means here already I wrote below 20 values. So next I can start like 20 to 25. Okay, below 20 has already come in the first interval. From the next one I can write 20 to 25, 25 to 30 in this way, right? So I'll show you in my table format. So I wrote the table in this way. So first value you have to take below 20, next 20 to 25, 25 to 30, because in the question it is like below 20, below 25, below 30, means there is 5 intervals gap. So I'm taking here the H as 5. Okay, now the whatever F is given in the question, that is our CF, right? Because if it is in LCF way, because if the class interval is like below 20, in that way the frequencies which are given will be your cumulative frequencies. Okay, so now how we will find out our F, which is our frequency? Simple. If you have F like this, you will take CF same as it is, right? So first value I'll take same, these two values will be same for frequency and cumulative frequency, so I took same as it is. Now if I have here some 3, how will you find out cumulative frequency? If you add these two, you will get this one. Okay, now if I have the answer, and by to which number if I add 2 I'll get 6, it is 4. Okay, in this way you have to do, or else if you are not getting which number should be added, means just subtract like this. 6 minus 2, 4. Next 24 minus 6, it is 18. Next 45 minus 24, 21. 78 minus 45, 33. 89 minus 78, 11. 92 minus 89, 3. 98 minus 92, 6. Next 100 minus 80, 98, 2. Understood? So you can check in this way. Now if you add all these values, you should get this 100. If you are getting, then it is correct. Or if you are getting some other number, you need to check this again. You wrote somewhere wrong. Okay. Now after getting these frequencies, whatever there here last, that will be our n, right? So I'll take that last value as n. Once n is finished, we have to take n by 2 value. This is very important because depending on this n by 2 only, we can find out the median class frequency and cumulative frequency. Right? So here 100 by 2 means 50. This is my n by 2. Now whatever is the very first greater value of this n by 2 in your CF column, that interval is your median class. Okay. So 50. What is the very first value which is greater than 50 in here? It is 78. It is a very first value which is greater than 50, no? So whatever is there in this row, 78th row, that is your median class and that is your frequency. So here this is my median class. So I'll take it as lower limit because median class lower limit is your L and its frequency is your F. But CF you should not take this 78. You should take the previous value. So which is 45. Okay, understood? So the first thing you should remember is n. After doing n by 2, this value is greater. The very first greater value you have to see in CF column, and the respective row column, the respective row values of class interval is the median class and its frequency is your F. Okay, and its previous cumulative frequency is your CF. Okay, now let us substitute all these values in our formula. So take the formula, median equals to L plus n by 2 minus CF by F into H. Take your median class, everything, median class equal to 35 to 40, right? Next L you take because this is lower limit of median class, L equals 35. Next we have n by 2 as 50. Next F 33 we have, CF 45, H equals to 5 because it is the difference of your upper limit and lower limit of median class. Okay, now I have all the values. I'll put all these values in our median formula. So here is our median formula. Let us substitute all the values. L we have 35, n by 2 we have 50, CF 45, F as 33 into H as 5. Okay. So now subtract these two. 50 minus 45 you will get 5. So 5 by 33 into 5. Okay. If there is any cancellation between these two, you can do it. Or if it doesn't happen, you just multiply these two. So I'll get 35 plus 25 because 5 is 25. 25 by 33. Okay, this is a proper fraction. Okay, so it will always lie from 0 to 1 only. So I got 0.7575. Okay, now I add these two. 35 plus 0.7575 will give you 35.76 because here instead of writing a 4 decimal places value, here after 5 I have 7 which is greater than 5. So I wrote it as 676. Now my median age is 35.76 years. As it is age, it is mentioned with the units years. Understood? So one thing, very important thing you should remember is whenever in the class interval it is given like below or less than, you should write the first value as below or less than and the next class interval values will be according to the heights. Okay, if it in this question you have below 20, below 25 means you have the class interval H as 5. So first value I have written below 20. Next I gave below 20 to 25, 25 to 30 in that way. Okay. And one more thing you should remember is if the question class intervals are in this way, the given frequencies are your cumulative frequencies. They are not your frequency values. Okay. So you need to take the whatever frequency is there in the question as cumulative frequency and find out the frequencies from them. Okay. Simple, subtract the first frequency from the second one. Okay, so I'll get all the frequencies. If you add all these, you will just get the n value. Now as usual, whatever last value is there in CF, that is your n. Depending on that, you should do n by 2 and the very first value which exceeds the CF value, that is your class interval, median class, next frequency and previous one is your cumulative frequency. Okay, and as usual you should take the formula and substitute as the values. Okay, I hope you understood this video. If you understand, please like the video, share the video and subscribe the channel. Thank you children.